Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Teo. Today we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. Hey Fusion, hey Lainey.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Most specifically, we will be doing some prison stuff. Woo.
Prison time!
Everybody loves prison.
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
No thoughts behind those eyes.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
She and Paimon share a single brain cell and they're amazing.
So
Yeah.
upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
What does
Let me take a
Fontico
moment
do?
and recall
Because my
his
brain
exact
says
words.
Fanta the soda. Imagine just walking up to someone and saying, wow, you look like a prison convict.
If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only
Oh, you're
someone
triple crowning
monumentally
Ayaka? Nice.
stupid, so breathtakingly stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink.
Oh, it
Let's
is a
just
drink. That is
forget
what I
it.
thought.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal. And
I've
asked me to
played
come up with
Ayaka, and I
another
really like her
solution with the
playstyle, and I
condition
would
that
really
it doesn't
like
cause any
an
trouble for
Ayaka.
him. Can you
But she's not
believe
coming out
that
soon,
guy?
probably. Hey, Matt.
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
She's
Fine,
currently 8,
fine.
9, 10.
I
Nice.
should just let it go.
So you did
Well,
burst
his
first?
turf
Is that
after all.
normal?
His
Or do
house,
people
his
usually do skill
rules.
first? Also, that dude went entire theater kid to portray Wrestling. Yeah, best acting in the game came from a voice actor acting like a different voice actor. Mac is playing Helldivers, so you have to babysit his Genshin account for the next 3 days. Wait, what? He's playing Helldivers for 3 days straight and can't keep up with Genshin? What does that even mean? Burst does the most damage. Oh, okay, cool. And I imagine skill is second. Sounds just like Hypercarry Raiden.
I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package.
He dropped
but we
Genshin for
still haven't made
Helldivers, so
any
if you do all
sense
his
of the
account stuff while he's away.
contents.
He'll be playing
So
my
it is
account for the
real.
next 3 days so I can play other
You
games for a
didn't
little while, like
become
Helldivers
cursed
to
or
fight for
anything like
democracy,
that, did
liberty,
ya?
and freedom. Nice!
Are you both still okay?
Helldivers
Wait.
looks kind of fun, honestly.
Are
I
you
might.
sure that it's still
I've been
you
thinking about it.
controlling your bodies right now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you.
Finch, would you
don't
watch
seem
me
to
spread
change at all.
democracy
But I
to
wouldn't
all
let
the
your guard down
aliens?
just yet.
Do you know what Helldivers
Still,
is?
I didn't expect you would actually do it.
Okay,
You
cool.
could actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity.
Where did this come from?
You
Even
notice
if
they
we
let
bought
people
tickets
take whatever
like everybody
clothes
else,
they want in
it's
prison.
not like we
Yeah, I
could
was
hope
thinking
to
about
earn
that
any
myself.
coupons.
We've been playing it for a good while,
When it
and it
comes
is
to things like
the most
this, it's
chaotic
always
and
the
crazy
organizer
thing
who
you've
makes
ever
the real
experienced.
profits.
Watching gameplay of it, that's
Just
how
what are
I
you
feel
trying to
too.
imply? The Pancration Ring
You're
is an
waiting for the
honest
talent
business,
domain?
and we really don't make much from
Oh,
selling
is it not open
tickets.
today? That's such
Makes
a
so
bummer.
little that even the current tournaments can only be
Those
held
clothes
thanks
must
to funding
stink.
from the producer
You're right.
Fanta.
Traveler has never
Oh, so it's the
changed in
company
like the
that
6 months
manufactures
she's been
Fanta
traveling to
sponsoring the
VOD.
events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to
Actually,
the
even worse than that.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial
She had these
arrangement.
clothes on
They
500
reached
years
out to-
ago.
Anyway,
These
you
clothes
try
have
and
been
take
washed
extra
for
good care of
500
yourselves
years.
These next few days, you hear?
No one has except the characters with skins, yeah. Man, the seamstresses like Chiori of this land must be crazy top notch.
Time to show me what you got.
Ah.
Hey, what
So,
are these
okay.
papers scattered all over the ground?
For
Are
exploitation
they
of Helldivers,
registration forms or something?
basically,
Maybe not.
it's
Every
in the
page has
future,
Fanta
and
Co.
you
symbol
are...
on it.
Another thing you love when
Maybe
your
it's
transactions are
suppliers
cheap
from
and
the
you can earn the
company.
premium currency in the game by just playing. True democracy at its finest, yeah. So, Helldivers is basically...
Okay, but if someone
couple
catches us
hundred or
and
thousand
accuses
years in the
us of
future,
trying to steal
there
the
are
company's
aliens now,
secrets, couldn't they?
and you are spreading
You're
democracy
Guess there's nothing
throughout
to
the
worry about
galaxy.
then.
Or in
Well,
other words,
come
when
and
you
have a
kill the
look.
aliens, they turn into oil.
Without assistance
And
of
that's
the
like
Fanta
legit the
Research
thing.
Institute,
Yeah.
development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers
Not
on
exactly.
the project have
You're
voiced concerns.
you're playing as a random
We have no
person,
choice
a
but to let the
Helldiver,
new product
who gets
undergo
dropped
the
on an
first
alien
phase of
planet to
promotional
murder a
trials
bunch of aliens.
without a designated name or
To,
packaging.
again,
We will
spread
adjust the
democracy.
direction of future development according to feedback.
And
We
it's...
have decided to
You
only
can't
conduct
pause. It's
full
live. And there's
small-scale
other people on the
trials for
internet
time
playing with
being.
you. And it's...
Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual.
And it's so
The company
intense.
is just trying to develop
It's
some
so
new
intense.
products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well
There's
at all.
NPC clothes, tailored PC clothes, and skins. Most people
Put
can
those
only afford
papers
10
back where we
copies of
got
one
them and make
outfit.
it look like nobody went through them.
New headcanon.
Okay, good.
You're literally fighting a war, full-on against the bugs you fight in the game. Reason we're fighting them is for oil. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's really funny. It gives me really strong Warhammer 40k vibes. If any of you guys have ever looked into the lore of Warhammer 40k. The robots just want their home back. Oh, jeez. Could you imagine you like go to get into an elevator and standing in it is the Raiden Shogun facing the wall? Just the god of Japan, like, nose against the wall. You would crap yourself? Yeah. I would slowly back out of the elevator.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna
Helldivers
grab
is just
something to eat?
Space Edition for the First World War. Yeah. Kinda. There's no trenches, I don't
Alright.
think.
But remember
Unless there
that we
is.
bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use
The
of
funniest
it
thing you
next
think you've
time.
seen in all video game history, we have in this video game Vietnam. You're not even joking. What do you mean video game video?
just a
Wait,
regular
what do you
meal set.
mean video game
Guess
Vietnam?
Paimon
Man, that's hard
shouldn't
to
get her
say.
hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon? Seems you're really getting the hang of things at the but just playing the same game over and over? Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? You know.
It's nice to decide what to do. Well, on every other one, whenever I decide, it says, no,
A
let's do the other
mysterious
thing, so...
box? A bottle of crimson liquid?
We lost an area
Paimon
called
still doesn't know what to
Malevolent
make
Creek,
of
and
it.
people have just been calling
have any
it
ideas,
Vietnam in video game.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere.
I'm doing stuff in the same order as you?
Maybe
Nice.
we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, traveler.
You did what the game wanted on accident, yeah. Well, because the past couple times, I said, I want to do this, and then Paimon was like, we should do this, and so we did that instead. already completed those.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. We better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never... Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
My apologies for just snacking on fries as we go. You're caving in, you're pulling Nouvelette next, you need a new DPS. I thought you were gonna wait. You were gonna go for Arlecchino, weren't you? Don't want to be nosy, but who's the person next to me? Oh, my girlfriend, who is in the chat WolfPlays. I call them Finch because that's, yeah, Finch is their name. Anyway.
Hello.
Yeah, that's them. You're good, you don't need to be bothered by being nosy or anything.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Hello? It occurs to me that a lot of random things that other people just know, new people need to learn. Also, when you run across the prison shop, buy whatever you want, it'll be your own chance. There's a prison shop?
A lot of credit coupons. Impressive.
You're skipping Arlecchino, she's too expensive.
Impressive.
So,
You're comfy on
now can you
camera.
tell us about
It's just
the
more
hidden
comfy to
rules
sit
you
on my bed. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay,
what you wanna
guys,
know.
so
I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh?
I live in my
What do you
house,
mean
right?
it's a
As you
good
should,
time?
right? Finch does not live in my house.
Leonid and those
No,
other
I don't.
pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in.
Finch
without
spends
paying up.
more time in my bed than I spend in my bed.
Already.
It is the most
So,
comfortable
you know
place
those
to
pipes
sit
that
in
make
your
strange
room.
sounds? Don't ever go near them at night.
Every time she comes over,
Even
she
if you
builds a
manage
nest
to
into
avoid
my
the
bed.
guards.
And
you
then
might
I just
find
have to sit
something
on this
even
chair for the
more
rest of the
terrible
day.
Something even more terrible. Like what?
You need C0 Refinement
A
1
group
and
of
a good Bennett for
cannibals.
Arlecchino to be good.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Hey, yo, what the hell? What did I
Every
miss?
A few times in the dead of
I
night.
stopped listening about
Rumor has
cannibals?
it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover
is true.
remains,
Blaze
they
being
have ways to
relatable.
transform
Yeah.
them into other forms
Oh, jeez.
and keep them in the
A
fortress
thief, that's what they're
forever.
being.
I
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms.
You two look pretty
I'm
skeptical.
not gonna lie, she's right. Comfy is comfy.
No
How
matter.
dare you?
Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing.
I'm not actually that upset.
I've got
It's
things
just
to do
funny to
too.
me. She literally does
I
spend more
suggest
time
you
in my
just
bed
act
than I
like
do.
never
And I
told you
sleep there.
anything.
Notably, I don't sleep enough, but you know.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Yo, this is such a statement. Do you think any of the cannibals are as strong as the Raiden Shogun?
Oh, so
The
that's
mighty
what
Raiden Shogun, the Muso no Hitodachi.
You know, Paimon does fit.
I love that this game acknowledges the power of the
Where
main
will all the
character.
secrets end?
I feel like a lot of RPGs will be like, oh man, it's gonna be a tough battle, but like, this game is legitimately like, nah dude, you fought God, like, it'll probably be fine. Like, I love that it says stuff like that, or how, what if you do the fist fighting thing
But the
for
guys went
the
to work in the
Vision?
morning.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around
What's it
saying
called?
stuff like that.
When you do that, it's like, but hey, you better be careful, because everyone else is gonna suck compared to you.
Just stay away from me.
Have you used Hydro Traveler? I haven't,
What are you talking about?
but I've
Listen, you should
hung
keep
out and
your
watched
nose
someone
out of
else
other
who
people's
had never done it do it, though. So I know what it does. Nah, you win. Yeah. And Honkai Star Rail, we charge the battle
Their
knowing
attitude
we'll
sure
win.
is
Yeah.
suspicious, like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Yeah, and in the ring, they're like, no, you're too strong to compete. Yeah, it's because we
So
beat
you
like a
mean we
big
still need to
ocean
investigate
god.
some more? Okay.
We beat a dragon, we beat an ocean god, we beat the Raiden Shogun. What's something else we fought? We beat the weird artificial god that the Academia made. Academia? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Scar, exactly. Yeah. Scar set getting predicted. Oh, you think so? Like an artifact set? And when you say that, do you mean a set made for him or a set based off of him? We bet a child? What? What? What does that mean? We beat a child?
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about
Autocorrect,
something like
yeah,
that?
that happens.
Whatever happens
You
at
love
night
that
isn't your
our
concern.
most well-known
All you
feat
need
by
to worry
NPCs is
about
our
is
fight with
getting enough
Dvalin.
sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
the fight with Dvalin is also pretty impressive in and of
right.
itself.
We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night.
This guy's freaking mustache,
Now that you
dude.
mention it, I recall my
Scar
colleagues
already
talking about
has
something like that
a set,
before.
the Desert
They
Pavilion.
say
Okay,
that
cool.
strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month.
I want
And it just so
the
happens that today
water
is one of
cap
the
thing to
scheduled
break
days.
and this whole place get
You can
flooded.
try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Our child's ignoring
okay.
Scaramouche
It won't keep both ears
fights
out
were
tonight.
private, so no NPC in the game talks about
And if
them.
that's all,
But
then I'll
only
be
ones they bring
leaving
up is
now.
Dvalin and Osile.
I advise you not to try anything.
Funny you
funny,
say
though.
that? Oh
If
yeah?
I'm not on
Are we
duty
gonna
tonight,
destroy the
someone will
prison?
still be
Let's freaking
watching
go.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you
Is
think
that
about
true?
the pipe cleaning
The
days you
Signora
mentioned?
fight, surely someone would have like known about it because
Right, both
Fatui
are a
Harbinger died,
possibility.
right? So
I
Shnez
feel
Nyans
like
at least know
Paimon knew
about
you
it.
would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be
Unless they
up
just
all
assume
night
Raiden killed her
tonight
for no reason.
then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Foreshadowing, yeah. And then Skara. Everybody in the Academia would know about it. Which, yes, isn't a ton of people.
No, wait, you remember, the thing they used to Akasha to gather everyone's intelligence on how do we beat this guy?
Oh yeah, everyone in Sumeru knows about
Can't
it.
sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes.
Everybody in
tonight, so
Sumeru knows
the
about
kids
the
Whatever. Just
about
be sure to meet
Scaramouche
Paimon
because
if he
everybody's
dozes off.
brains were connected,
Paimon's
right?
worried something might happen if you go alone.
Scar's wiped from existence? No, not Scaramouche. It was
Did you fall asleep already?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I think. She was wiped from all existence or memory or whatever. It wasn't the memories of Scaramouche. I thought it was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
It was.
Yeah, not Skara, right? Or was it also Skara?
No, Scar is still there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty sure memories of him weren't wiped. I don't... Oh, in his story quest. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
This has not happened in this world yet.
Oh yeah? Fair enough. Yeah, it's not that much of a spoiler. I don't care. We spent his story quest getting his memories back. Oh, that's cool! That's really cool, actually. I feel like it's boring because the way Genshin does dialogue, but I think it's cool. Are they building a path out of there? That's kind of neat.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
In the naming quest, he wiped everything related to him. Ah.
Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid...
We named him at the end? Yeah, I knew we named him. I knew that that was a thing. If I got a Scaramouche, I would name him something stupid. Like Patrick or Pants or Banana. Avoiding spoilers if possible. Yeah, Finch really doesn't want me to be spoiled on things, but I know a lot of stuff already. No, you're good, dude. I knew like 90% of the Scaramouche thing already. Like, I knew about naming him, and I knew that there was some memory thing going on. I didn't know the super specifics about it.
This should be the place.
Oh, what the heck? How has no one noticed this? This feels very noticeable. You hate the fact that in first-person scenes as Traveler, we shake a bunch and deeply breathe, but as soon as we go back to third person, we aren't doing any of that.
What?
Wait,
I
what?
know you.
Oh, you mean like vision? Yeah,
You're the
you're
ones we
right.
saw.
You've got guts showing up here.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What the? Why do you have a country accent?
What'd you say?
Alexis? Why is your name Alexis?
Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
They clearly don't know anything about us.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey,
Bold talk,
Do you
coming from
know
people
our
we can
boss?
kill with a dash of water. Yeah.
whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that,
The moment we get to switch element
all
on the
right.
fly,
I
Hyper Boom
guess
Traveler.
that's proof enough for me.
Wait, what?
I believe you.
There's a time we can do that?
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
That would be so
Gave him the
cool.
business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Meripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually,
Wait,
we all
how
decided
come
to follow
Giles
him.
can fight in the Pancration
But one
Ring,
day,
but
he
we
suddenly told us
can't?
that he had to
Well,
find a way
because
to escape this
Child
place,
doesn't
no
have
matter the
known feats
cost.
in Fontaine.
He said it was because he heard that call again.
People have heard about us killing
That's
a
his crew.
dragon
If
and
the
a
boss
giant
wants
water
something,
monster.
It's our job to get it done.
You hope
So,
they add that? Yeah,
put
that would
that
be
to
cool.
work and
It's a
use
theory
the
that once we get
hidden
all the
rules
elements,
that
we'll be
were
able to
here
do hot
make
swap.
up and
That would
spread
be
the
so
rumor about the
sick.
cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of
Traveler
escaping
would go
on a
from
night
the least played
after the pipes had
character
been cleaned.
to not the most, but
Oh.
higher.
Thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow. It sure is, but hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end.
Interesting.
It leads to
The
an
fact that
abandoned
Child
factory
keeps looking
area.
for fights-
And
yeah.
even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way
What
too
a-
deep. No one could
What a
ever
weird
reach the
character for
surface
people
alive.
to really like. I've
But
never understood
Boss
people
still
really
insisted
liking
on going
Child.
in. It's like he was
a simp thing, and
obsessed
his
about
voice
it.
actor does a lot
So
of
we
it.
told him
I know it's a
that we
simp thing,
pretend
but
as
like,
if he never existed
I'm referring
while
to the
he was
character
gone.
because a lot of people like Child's character.
And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a
We did it in the
pipe
Child
cleaning
fight
day.
cutscene, so
That
we
way,
should have
we
that
could
added
meet
in
him
the future.
here and help cover the whole thing.
That would be so sick.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to
He
escape
has to juggle
somehow.
physics. I really hope that's not the reason.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
So wait a second, where is the prison shop? Because I want to try that out first. Genshin physics are equally bad for both genders. Inclusivity lose. I think that's a good thing. Child is hot and morally gray, his only motivation being getting stronger and one day having a great fight that gives him a challenge. That's why you love him. Oh. So, it's the same reason everyone simps over Gojo. Okay, so... Ooh, I can buy stuff. Cool. Wait, what the... Are these... I don't have any coupons? I thought I had some. Haggis? They sell haggis here?
Wait, there are recipes in the prison I haven't claimed?
Yeah, they have recipes in the prison, and you'll never get them now.
That's wrong. I can go back there anytime I want.
Oh, you can?
I'm about to commit a crime.
The difference is one is still a lot. Oof. Spoilers. / also, oof. Also, he's a slim, skinny, tall male. He's the only male character in the game like that. Nuh-uh, Kaya's all of those traits. You're very vocal tonight, yeah. The gremlin speaks a lot tonight. You actually go back. Oh, you do? Okay. Well, because Finch mentioned a shop, and I want to do it, but I don't see a shop anywhere. Just the cafeteria. You forget where it is specifically? Well, alright, I guess. I wish I had a character that, like, is good at traveling, like Sayu or Zhenyun. Blaze about to double her prison sentence. You forgot where it is specifically? It's a side room. Okay. Yeah, get your recipes. In jail. Child is half every tall male size in terms of models. Wait, what? Half? Wouldn't that make him shorter? Kaya are all buff and models, but Child is slim. Oh! You think it's because he's skinny tall? Kaya's pretty skinny. Jail food hit different. Gotta get that haggis. Actually, a lot of European prison systems have pretty decent food. There's actually... Most cultures see quality food as like a human right. You should see the image comparing their model size. It's hilarious. Really? Is it really that big a difference?
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
What the?
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about
Oh
Boss.
yeah, what's his bucket
It's
is in
getting
here?
late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah.
Fremine.
We learned a lot
That's
about
it.
what happened to Child here. Let's get going.
I think it's really funny that they let us take with us whatever items we have on our person. Yeah, the orphans.
We finally learned some key information.
You think
Since
there's
all
one
of
with
our
crit rate
investigative
food
work
and
has
Lenny's special
finally
dish
started to
adds
pay
crit
off.
damage to the crit rate.
When you said you
20%
knew a
each.
diver,
Oh,
you
like
were
in the
talking
prison?
about Fremine,
Ooh, I should pick
right?
that up.
If we ask Lenny, he'll
Not the
definitely have
orphans.
Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only
Nothing
a matter of
behind
time
those
now
eyes.
before we find out what really
Empty
happened.
head.
Now that we can finally relax, I'm
A
starting
nice
to feel
smooth
super
brain where the
sleepy.
thoughts just slip right off.
Let's try to get some rest while we still can.
That's why Lumine and I have so many things in
It's
common.
morning already.
0 brain cells. Nods in agreement. Yeah.
Still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Linny's cards. Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the. It's been a while
everyone gets
since
the
we
day
last
off.
talked. Have you been making any progress lately?
He wrote
Let's
all
meet
this
at
crap
our
down,
usual
came to
spot
our
in the
place and
factory
set it
area
on our
before
table.
lunchtime.
Why didn't he walk
I
up
have
and
new
talk to us?
information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up.
People get over here
Let's talk
talking?
with the people here
I
for a bit more
guess.
before we go.
But then he could walk up and hand us the thing, because leaving it on this table while we're asleep, anyone could pick up and read. So if that's the worry, and you're like, oh, people could overhear you, people could pick up the card, like at that point.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Paimon is so loud when being Snoopy. Like her whisper voices.
If you
Hey!
ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Daily
speak
reminder that
for
Chi-Chi's
yourself,
specialty dish
mate.
has as much
I'm
crit
no
rate
dog.
and crit damage as new bloods.
Aw,
Oh,
You
cool.
think you're special or something? If you're here,
People can overhear
you're just
Linny,
a
but not
convict
Paimon
like the
being
rest of
loud.
us.
Yeah.
I've heard that even if you're released after serving your
Paimon
sentence,
just straight
going
up
back to
shouting
life on the
20 feet
surface
from
ain't any
people.
better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Jeez, what
What kind
a...
of filthy bilgewater you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
I like this
Listen,
guy.
things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask
How many wishes
me.
do I have saved?
Who
Ooh,
wants
I'll
live
have to
in
go
the
look.
ruddy
I
overworld
want to say
anyway?
130.
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Jeez. What a raw line.
Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld.
You've got 0 and 20 pity.
Speaking of which,
Is there anybody you're
I've
trying to
never
get,
heard anyone
Fusion?
use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. That's true.
Because I'm saving so that I can get Nuvula and Kazuha at the same time. And so I need as many as I can. Your 0 wishes saved on 51 pity. Nice. Oh, Fusion, you're going for Nuvula? Nice.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Sounds like a lot of people are trying to get Nuvula this
So
time
I
around.
said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
You store away for Hu Tao?
What's the matter?
Must have
Just
90
looking
pulls
to
at all
join in
times.
on our fun,
How many?
that's
Wait,
all.
how many wishes do you have right now, dog?
Don't pretend like it's
Oh,
okay
wait,
for
that's
them to
not
just
90.
interrupt us like
Yeah,
that.
I know. That's why I'm working.
Oh, I see.
Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice.
Quisto. What a...
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some
What
juicy
accents,
info,
man.
Am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Hot Tall Dragon, who
Are
wouldn't?
we
Yeah.
that famous?
Honestly, you'd want to lose 50-50, either
You're
catching a
kidding.
Gene C2,
How often does
seeing
anyone
user
get a
guaranteed on
personal tour
Skara.
led by His Grace himself?
Quisto.
Practically everyone was talking about it.
Also can
Word
solo
has
one
it
side of the abyss. It's
that you also
absurd that
caused
New
quite
Black
the
can be a team by
kerfuffle.
himself. You love these two, but back to democracy. Hey, Mecha! I feel like Mecha's in the
mistake,
background,
huh?
just brrr, aliens,
You
and then
see,
every now and
people
then
with
he'll
a
dip
good
his head in the
attitude
room
can
and be
join our
like,
group
"Oh,
anytime."
Genshin, nice."
Unlike some of the others
Anyways,
that-
bye. Brrr. As he
I'm
just
Quisto,
crushes
and
through
this is
more
Laveroom.
aliens.
People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive.
That's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah. Well, Mecca, thanks so much for jumping every now and then. I appreciate it. Seriously, everybody, thanks so much for the support. I recently just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which I know isn't a lot for most people, but it's a lot for me, because before I didn't, you know.
Whoa, all this
Who Tao's in the Chronicle Banner next patch? Wait, we're getting... Okay, wait. Do you know what's in the Chronicle Banner next patch for sure?
Quisto's always this way.
Because I keep
just play nice
looking into it and not finding information.
The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
That leaked 2 characters in the Leeway Chronicle banner. Oh yeah? Is Leeway next batch? Like, do we know that, or is that just an assumption?
You could be a professional chef.
Also, which 2 characters?
I am a
because I really want Shinha, and I know Shinha won't be in the Leeway Chronicle banner because she's only gone twice.
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes.
Geonation characters, you can't spill the region. No worries.
This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often?
You're waiting for Hu Tao.
He's just faking it to get out of work.
Because you got her weapon.
Did you know that Jurier
Usually
was
people
a
don't go that
talented
direction,
researcher
but
from the Fontaine Research
it should
Institute
be.
before he came
But at least
here.
it guaranteed that there will be a
There's no
Leeway Chronicle
denying
banner.
that.
It was Hu Tao and catching.
I don't care if he was a researcher that
Catching and Hu Tao are great. I just
Once
really
you're in
want
the fortress of
Shinha.
Maripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
If Shinha was on the banner, it might
Speaking of
genuinely
which,
mess
the
up
last time I saw him, he was
Nouvellette
passing
and
by the
Kazuha thing,
corridor
though.
with Lorvine. I also heard they started.
There's no way I
arguing
can
in the
save that many
library
wishes.
and got in a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he
On your
is.
EU count, you're pulling
You mean he
for a
hit a
child.
woman?
Nice.
Wow.
It's taking you
Never
so long to get
imagined he was that
45. You hope
bad.
you can get 90 in time.
But
Yeah,
that
me too.
Lorvine's also quite
Do you have a
young,
guarantee
you know?
50-50?
She's always
Yeah, because your last one was
got into a
Mona,
fight
right?
with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary.
Zhao.
Come to think of it.
Oh, you got Zhenyan, you're right. Oh no. Oh no, you could get Chi-Chi.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think it could be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that
You got
one
guaranteed?
time.
Nice.
And
You know this
we
game is
might
going to make
be
you start
overthinking
cursing a lot out of pure fear. Dude, I've watched some people play the game, and it is intense. It took Mecha no time whatsoever to get to 50. Oh, jeez. Nice. Your luck is going to go off. You have really good luck for pulls? How good? Have you gotten any doubles or triples before? The last time you lost your 50-50 Hu Tao, you did all your quests. You can't do that a second time is the problem. Yeah, I know what you mean. You just unlocked the laser cannon. Let's go. Oh, cool. There's a laser cannon? That's sick. You just have to explore all of Teyvat in a month.
You over there?
Sending some luck your way. Yeah.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
I...
You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
There's also a gun that shoots electricity, like bolts of electricity, to chain enemies. That's so cool.
You TCG players are like
You got
beasts
Scar
of the
Rider for
wild,
Kokomi? Oh,
literally
jeez, nice.
sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? All right. No pressure.
But
Wait,
why
he wants
would
to
you
play
be
the
looking
TCG
for
with
people
us?
to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all
We
the
got a
same in my
patriotic
eyes.
robot that we can pilot.
There are
That's
lots
cool.
of card players here in the fortress.
Oh
When I
man,
saw you,
the game
I
developers for
immediately thought,
Helldivers were
hey,
talking
even
about how
outsiders from other nations
pretty
play
soon
cards,
they would
sure.
be giving people mechs, and then they said you'll need them for the next
You've
patch.
been here longer
And
than
everybody's
us.
like
You need to
super
flex your
worried about it.
seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start
Told
by
me this
telling
whenever you did
us
the account
newcomers
review.
some stories about this
Yeah. Yeah, you have some
Thought
pretty
you
good
would've
stuff
already
in your
heard everything
account.
by
Good
now.
job.
All
If you
right,
get Skara,
then.
you
Did you have
win. I
anything
have weapons at
specific
the
in
ready
mind?
and some absolute
Or do you
amazing
want me to
iridescent
just
pieces.
pick
Oh,
a topic?
sweet.
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know
I need
if
an
we've heard
ammo
it
of this
already.
account that's good. That's why I'm going for Kazuha.
All right.
You have too many 5-star
Have you heard
weapons.
any
I wish I had that
strange rumors
problem.
then? Did you know that there are some people
I
who
literally-
are always gossiping over in the corner?
I've got, what's the word?
Yes,
I've got
you've already
like,
met those two.
what is it?
They're quite a
30
pair.
or more,
Always
30
keep
or
an
more
eye out for the
characters,
latest happenings
and
and
literally
gossip
like
about everything.
zero
Never seen
5-star
anyone with more
weapons,
time on their hands.
and like
I heard that
4
they
or
used to be a chef and a
5
bartender
4-star
before they were sent down
weapons.
here. You know how bartenders are.
Also, the
Always
robot
chatting
is for
with
the
customers.
bugs, but everyone thinks it's for
And
the
chefs
robots, so
love to
everyone
pass
thinks
the
it
time
sucks.
just hanging out when they're not
using it
cooking.
wrong. Right on. You got robbed of a
Good to know.
50 crit
Do you
value
have
piece.
anything
You
else
got a
to tell
flower with 49.9 crit value. Nice.
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear
And
something
almost
a
every
little
temple
more
and weapon banner, you get a
tantalizing.
weapon. Oh, that sounds really
Did
nice.
you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me.
Hmm.
Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate
Could
to
you
becoming the
imagine
manager of the whole
being the
place?
kid of a
Forbidden
guy
zone?
who's like, you gotta pull yourself up from your bootstraps,
Sounds
go
like
from
something that
the
someone just made up.
bottom of the
I've never
totem
heard of
pole
that.
to owning
Where
the
did you hear
place.
about
You know, like me, with prison.
Just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it.
Lonely
Do you
got
have
on your
anything
account
else
and
you could
immediately
tell
made your characters better. Your Ayato was hitting 10k and above. Oh, nice!
Anything else?
What did Laney do to
Not
fix
that
your
I can
stuff?
think of.
Just get
But
you
I'll
some
be
better
sure to tell you
artifacts or
anything
something?
interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first.
His Ayato is
We've
doing
talked to just about
17 per
everyone,
slash.
And it's about time
Ooh,
for us to go meet Linny.
that's nuts.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
What did you do to improve? Just artifacts or something? We've only been on stream for like 40 minutes, but my brain says we've been here for like a million years. You got him a 4-piece Heart of Depth set and level his talents. Oh, yep. I always forget to level my talents, and every time I start doing it, I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, am I going the wrong direction? Frick. Did you say the Cake Master's a bad boy? I don't like any of those words together. What? It's because the investigation's going slow. Yeah, it's because I hate reading all the freaking words for Genshin. You did all that with 4 condensed resins? Dude, nice. Was I going the right way? I'm pretty sure the elevator was going the wrong direction. You're scrapey, you gotta admit he's hot. Yeah. The classic, I'm not gay, but like, the Ryan Reynolds paradox. You and Mecha's weapon standards are so different. You hate using weapons under level 70 and he's a few level 80s and 70s. And like 12 60s and below. I only level like the 4 weapons I'm using at the moment. You know what I mean? Destiny might be dead to you? Oh geez, you must really like Helldivers.
Huh?
Rasu was in your top 3 Genshin males. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gay and love him. Yeah.
Look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found him.
Oh, as expected of the Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all. And he is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to test someone with professional diving skills to chase after
Oh
him.
man, I heard a lore bit.
Well, when you put it that way,
about
it's
Fremine.
obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Also, wait a second. Did my monitor just die? 1 second.
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Yeah, got unplugged.
Luckily, you're in a cutscene.
Yeah. Could you imagine if that was in the middle of the
least
abyss?
I can do.
Anyway,
We're
as
all
I
in
was
this
saying,
together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the
I
bargain.
heard a story, like a
Honestly,
bit of lore
I'm
about
far
him.
more impressed by you guys managing
I
to
think it's
collect
a
all
voice
this
line
information
where he
right under
basically
Risley's
says
watchful eyes.
that he likes diving because while he's diving,
information
he's
has
alone
always
and
been
can
our strong
cry,
point.
and no one can reprimand him for crying in the helmet.
Now,
which is
let me
like
think.
so
To
messed
find
up.
out more information, Fremine
Father
will
is
have to
super
retrace
hot. You're hoping you have
Master
enough for
Child's
her?
original
Yeah,
route.
good luck, dude.
And if he's to do
Especially
that,
if you're going through
he'll have to
Neuvillette
set
too.
out on
Best
the
of
next
luck,
pipe
brother.
cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You think Arlecchino's the hottest character in Genshin?
You can even
She's
estimate
pretty
how
fun.
long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need
Fremine's
to
such a
spend
cute
some
and
time
sad
helping
boy, but
Fremine
such a
prepare
terrible
for his
kid.
diving mission.
Terrible kitty.
So,
Terrible
you
kid.
are the only
Like
ones we
everyone
can
has just
count on.
agreed to call her father. Also, back to the democracy. Have fun. Go spread democracy,
I
young
won't call
man.
it easy per
Fremine
se,
sucks in
but
damage.
I think you'll be
Oh,
able to pull
rough.
it off. Listen carefully. You'll
I'm
need to find an
sorry,
excuse
Matt.
to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always
20K
meeting
most,
at the
yeah.
infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to
Yeah, there's a
uncover.
lot of characters in
You've
Genshin
already
where
met
it's
the
like,
head
oh
nurse,
man,
so she'll
unless
be less
you really want to
suspicious
play
of
them, you probably shouldn't.
Investigate the internal
Like, unless
structure of
you
the
really
infirmary
want to
and
play
any
them,
active dealings
they're
within,
they kind of
and
suck.
pass those on to me alongside
Jinyan.
anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. My apologies. I just started rambling.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon as we
Let's go our separate ways for now, then.
Where's Matt?
Don't forget.
That's a good question. He comes in every now and then just like vanishes. That's just how he do, and that's okay. Actually, he came in just to say hi. We said hi, and he didn't say anything back. That is odd. Usually he talks for a little bit.
Hey, stay here for
There's
now.
so many explosions. I love so much that you're playing Helldivers and just giving us live updates.
There
It's
seem
really
to be several
funny.
people inside.
Paimon's the worst scout ever. Yeah, for real.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just
She's
try to
wearing
talk to
all
them in
white.
person? Let's
Someone
go as
blew
soon
you
as
up
you're
with a
ready.
grenade by accident. Oh no, democracy got spread to everyone.
Oh, well, someone!
Wait, we just made ourselves throw up with a bad potion? Interesting. You love how you can just drop in on the enemy and kill them?
Whoa, are you okay?
I love that I'm getting information about Helldivers this playthrough.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
The particles through the wall not helping. Yeah, her freaking glow.
Complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't itching fingers and pale complexion? Could it be poison?
Levine should have poisoned herself for information.
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely.
I don't know why.
Hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Oh, she's so cute. Sejuani gives me serious, like, Squirtle the Pokemon vibes.
You can do it, Traveler!
I know that doesn't make any sense, but in my brain, that's just what... She creeps you out and you don't know why.
Don't apologize.
It's probably
You're
because
sick
the conversation
after all.
we had about a
Now,
skin mask.
please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
You see a bit more Dratini? You're right, Dratini could work. Pale complexion, the most normal Lumine skin tone I've ever seen, yeah.
I see now.
At this point, do you really think that bothers you? That doesn't
My
bother
checkup
me.
has
She's
confirmed
crazy.
that she's not in any mortal danger.
Horrible skin
That's our worst
flesh
fear out of
mask
the
she
way.
ripped off a person? Nah, it's not a problem.
Oh, that's
Her being
good.
a weird little short thing, that's the issue.
I'll continue
She
my
is really
diagnosis
cute.
of the patient now.
I am excited for her to
relax and
be
take
a playable character, like a little 4-star. Mostly because Hydro needs more 4-stars.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem. What about here? I understand.
She's gonna give us a
So
pit
that's what it
appendectomy
is.
surgery.
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
You think I'm afraid of short things? No, just
So
look at
that's what it
Lonely.
is.
How could I be afraid of that?
It's not anything more serious.
Wow. It's so funny that I'm like this, and then you just judoed it right into Lainey's face.
I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Weird little short thing. I'm sorry, but you just described Dory.
So you should recover within a couple days.
And then Lainey got it and judoed it right into Dory.
I'll go get some medicine for
The
you.
stun gun gonna be going off,
I'll have to
yeah.
trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone. Very well.
Pot Dory over the country,
She hopped
yeah.
away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sejuani
You're not gonna
says it's
die.
not
You're
a serious
5 foot.
problem, then
Yeah.
there's no need to worry.
Yeah, you might be cooked, buddy.
She's the best medic we've got down
The
here.
laser cannon has too long of a cooldown and someone stole it. Oh,
Also
jeez.
looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
How can one be afraid of Nahihi?
well,
Do you mean Nahida?
That's true.
Nahihi.
That's really misrepresenting the
Oh,
situation.
that's so funny.
Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine. And they
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Think of it like this: you're 5
Are
foot,
you
mega
two
6'3",
also
on an outdated license plate.
We've
Oh,
been sick a
jeez.
while.
Do you mean?
I come back
do you
every
mean
once in a
like
while for checkups
driver's
and
license
to pick up
plates
the
don't have
medicines
heights on
Miss
them.
Sejuani prescribes for us.
Cabbage child, that's
just
better.
the nature of chronic
Yeah, license on
illnesses.
license plate. That's what I thought.
As for her,
6 foot at 16. Jeez.
you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sejuani's
I have so many
capable
high
helper
schoolers
because
in
she learned a bit of
my
medical knowledge
community, which I'm
ages
okay with.
ago.
It doesn't bother me. It's just
Please
funny.
watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Come to think of it, what grade were you guys in during COVID?
Civil at least.
I know you were in college. I was with you.
We haven't met yet.
Yeah, but like, we met right afterwards. You were in 6th grade when COVID hit? Form 1.
Hey! There's no need to fight!
Don't know what Form 1
We'll be released
means.
someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our
Get the
previous
laser cannon
lives.
back. Let's go. Democracy at its finest. Stealing weapons from each other. Very democratic.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime
You're
soon.
gonna yell democracy the
And
next
same
time you
to
attack
you,
me?
Miss
Oh, please
Lorvine.
don't attack me or yell
Anyway, that was
democracy.
more than enough rest for
It's a
me,
Caribbean
so
thing
I'm
about
going to get out
high
of this
schools are legally
excessively
different.
noisy
Oh, okay,
place. See you later, everyone.
Your classmate is 4'10 but can jump higher than LeBron.
Just
No, he
slowly
cannot.
walked off like that?
No shot, dude.
That's just what he's like.
That's some freaking
I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
anime nonsense.
I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to
Democracy's
remember
not
his
wanted
name.
today. You've died and lost your cannon. Oh, bummer.
Can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Look, who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
They like each
There's
other.
no need to keep dwelling. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel
They
better
do?
as soon
Oh,
as
is
you've
that
had some of her
canon?
medicine.
The wrong person revived you and you're too far away. Oh, bummer.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
She's so cute.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest?
Never confirmed, but heavily
I trust that
implied.
nobody
Right on.
got up to walk around? Good. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
You're 99% sure he got some sort of surgery to increase his jump height because he can dunk basketballs but is shorter than your 10-year-old sister?
I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still
I don't think he
remember
got a
if we
surgery
discussed
because
the
he's a
color
high
of the pill
schooler.
that you should be taking
But
today?
that is really impressive.
I remember.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are...
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Honestly, talking to y'all in chat and
I'm
then
going to
reading
fill out your
chunks of
medical
this and
record
having to
now.
figure out the rest myself
You're widely
is
known
honestly
as the
more
Traveler,
fun for me.
right? I just want to double check a few details.
He's
if
an
that's all right with you.
arsonist.
Those two made quite
What?
the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer. So her primary
Lainey, with all the
symptoms
stuff
are
you've told me about your
abdominal
life,
pain,
I'm
with
convinced I could
secondary
find you
symptoms
if
of
I
nausea.
tried.
Is there anything else?
You expect it to be bad? They're not that bad. Democracy has not failed this year.
All right then.
Jeez.
Is there anything
I
we
yeah,
should
I
know
won't.
besides
I
to
won't.
take the
I'm just
meds?
saying I feel like you've told me a lot of
No,
information.
her base constitution is quite
That's
good.
him? He's the
So,
school
I'm sure
gym
she'll
on fire
recover
guy?
quite quickly after
Jeez.
taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Oh,
What grade are you in? You're in year 11 to 12? That's like... So, freshman is a 14-year-old, or 13 to 14, and then 8th grade is like 12 to 13. So 7th grade?
so you're the best of companions. But don't...
Yeah, sounds like 7th grade then.
Ah, you're awake.
It's been 6 days.
Deal. You slept for a really long time, but we never... Well, now you can go back without a worry
Dude,
in the world.
Paimon's shorter than her.
Remember to take the
That's
meds
ridiculous.
regularly. And don't forget,
Your
bland
Sumeru bounty is immune to Hydro and you don't know what to do. What do you mean? Do you just have a big Hydro team or something? You made a stupid mistake. You put a minefield on the... where the refugees are at? Oh no. Too much democracy. Jincho is key to almost every team you have. Make a team without him, I guess? I don't know. Do your best. Make a melt team. Do free cryo and pyro. You're in 7th grade when COVID started? You read that as in what grade you in? Oh, I see. You refuse? Why are you so angry about cryo and pyro?
Joe will never leave my team.
Guess you'll never beat that bounty.
like that and even sleep talk
Never mind,
the
you have to
entire
load
time.
the shock and shell by shell. No, thank you. You.
No, but you kept mumbling things along
I'm
the
learning
lines
more
of,
about Helldivers from this
"Paimon, don't
conversation
take
with
my grilled
Mecha
fish,"
than I
and,
have from
"Look,
watching
eat
like
this
gameplay.
temptation now." Paimon talked with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you?
What's better than the gameplay? This conversation?
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little
You did it, good job. It's funny the like really chill expressions they had as they like did a little nod with this like super theatrical music playing in the background. You need to keep exploring the chasm for the primos. Yeah.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Lenny.
Physical Hydro Boy. You don't know why, but the prison music sounds like you be in a Batman game. Oh, you're right. This feels very Arkham-y. I'm into it, though. You want champagne, but you don't have any? Don't... Oh, non-alcoholic. Don't drink champagne. You're a minor. Also, do you have a place close to you that you can DoorDash non-alcoholic champagne to yourself?
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any... We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
It should.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
I love
Lynette
that they
also
gave
felt
him
like
logic
you have already
like an
taken the
actual
first step
magician.
for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks.
You got your lace and cater back.
Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than
Also,
anyone
yes, I know
else.
about having a place near you that has that.
Unfortunately,
It's
there's
15 minutes
still
away from
one
you, but
thing
it
that
all
could get
depends on if
between
anyone
us,
wants
lest
to
you've forgotten.
DoorDash that order.
The matter
Ah,
of
I
our
see.
respective loyalties.
Not you with a
You've
cabinet
mentioned
full of
before that
alcohol.
you've had
Oh,
some
jeez.
run-ins with the Fatui.
Screaming about democracy, liberty, and freedom.
So I assume you're
It's
just
honestly
helping us
really
out of
fun.
the
It
kindness of your
sounds fun.
hearts.
I probably can't play Helldivers, it occurs to me. My computer could probably do it. I could probably scream it. My internet might could even handle it. I think my roommates
Since I
and
see you as
neighbors would
friends,
be
then
upset.
it's even more important for us to protect you from any
Because there's no way I'm
Fremine
playing
and
an
Lynette
alien
feel the
fighting
same
game
way.
that intense and not screaming the whole time.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go
Literally,
check on
we
Lynette
play the
before
Abyss
Fremine
and I'm like
returns.
shouting half the
If
time.
everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation.
Is now really a good time?
According to my observations, Sijwin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay,
Duct tape
then let's head
exists.
over right away.
What? Wait, are you suggesting I duct tape my mouth shut while I play Helldivers on stream? Because that sounds like the stupidest funny idea I've ever heard. Your local Applebee's let you drink alcohol as long as one of your parents is there and gives them the okay to serve it to you? That's a crime. That's a federal
Lynette
crime.
should be here right now. Huh.
Don't post about that online. That Applebee's could get shut down.
Lynette?
Seeing the siblings in prison made you like their characters more than anything in the overworld?
Why isn't
Same
Lynette
so
here?
far.
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, unless...
Let's see any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
This part is one of your favorites? Oh yeah? Will something cool finally happen?
None of the beds
Your
have any
local police
signs
don't
of
care,
having
and
been slept
Applebee's
in.
has a 1-star review.
Except that
I
one
still
over
wouldn't
there.
post it online. That feels like a really good way to get shut down.
You said she was pretending to be sick.
Also, don't do that.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up, which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally...
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of
I know this is like nurse books, but it makes me feel like
interesting books.
she's a serial
Who knew
killer.
Sichuan would be interested in these kinds of things? She even
Democracy
has
is
books on
won once again.
understanding
Let's
people's
freaking go.
motivations
Good,
and
good job,
feelings.
soldier.
Is it because she's a Melazine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Near a country, the legal age of
Seems
drinking
quite
is
normal
18,
to
so
me.
it's set to feel.
These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from
Where
time
I'm
to
from
time.
originally, New Orleans, the drinking age is 21 like everywhere else in America, but it's really like 16 because everyone there is like acts very European, so to speak.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It
What do you mean,
doesn't look like it's
same
been
here?
disguised that well.
You live in America. Melazines have a different way of viewing the world, like the Fae.
The space
Oh,
behind
yeah?
it is empty. From its
If
size,
they ask for
I
your
don't
attention
think
and you
it's an
say,
entrance
sure,
that
what
is
is
meant to
it,
be
do they
taken
just
apart.
take it from you?
There's probably a mechanism around here
Yeah,
somewhere.
does ADHD activate
Could Lynette have tried to get
back
inside?
in your birthplace? Okay.
But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I remember I went to Germany,
Hey, you guys, there's a
and
slip
one of the
of
friends
paper
I
over
was with
here.
was like, "Hey,
slip of
you could
paper?
drink here because of the legal age," and I was like, "I'm 22, dog. Like, I can drink anyway."
Out of respect for your usual practices,
Then he's telling himself,
I'll
"Don't
use a
panic." It's
piece
something
of
you find
paper
extremely
or card
relatable.
as
Yeah.
the medium
Every time a
to pass
crisis
on my
happens,
message.
I'd like
You may
take care of it,
consider
help
this
people,
as me
and every time I
giving
say
you my
something
best
kind to the people I'm
regards.
helping, I like.
This is...
It's really for me.
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
What's going on?
That look
What?
on your face. Paimon's reading it
Fusion,
now.
what are you talking about?
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have...
Did somebody kidnap her?
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last...
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhsley. He doesn't do anything
scene
without a
that you
clear
love, Lenny.
goal or reason. So this means
Democracy
he
has
had no
failed.
concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You
Just a
were sent
random
down
thought.
here by
Fair
Mervillet,
enough.
so
That
you
would
have
be
no
wild.
conflict of interest with Writhsley.
Protective older sibling stuff you
We're a
relate to.
completely different story, though.
Lenny about to pick a fight.
I'd like to know that too. Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Writhsley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhsley let him leave on purpose,
If it was your sister, you
then
would run
he's
in there guns
probably in a
blazing. You
terrible
think
spot
so?
now as well.
Lenny's is getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
I'm the
Don't be like
youngest,
this,
so I
Winnie.
struggle to
Fremini
relate
wouldn't
to
have
this
left
feeling.
if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
If this
I'll
happened to
go
your
talk to
brothers,
Risley.
Risley would be dead. Oh, jeez, good luck.
Reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
Don't think so, you know, you
I
would?
simply
Oh, fair
cannot
enough.
allow Lynette to be abducted.
Or you would
again.
be, yeah.
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them
You're
back.
also the youngest? Oh, right on.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Where was she hiding? We looked all over the dang place. Oh, that's a creepy smile.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Whoa! Are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite
Sijuin is suddenly really
What a
creepy to me.
delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
That's horrifying.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
What a nightmare.
Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
I wish I could just turn back and just see her right there, just attack her or something. It would be so funny. You don't think she means any harm, but you do think she's creepy, but you still find her cute.
He's already out of sight.
Nah, dog. All those words feel too
Let's go head him off at Risley's
murdery to
office.
me.
Just got autism.
So, she kidnapped someone.
We have autism.
What does that have to do with her kidnapping someone?
I kidnapped someone.
No, you didn't. Risley's gonna be like, what the hell are you guys
Come
talking
out and
about?
face me, Risley!
She did not. Oh, yeah? She sure is acting like it.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Everybody wants me to
Stop
fight.
joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place
You
altogether.
might not like this man, but
Maybe
we can
she'll
enjoy a
appear
cup of tea
behind you
together.
right
Yeah.
now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No. He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui
I feel
members
like
that we
Lenny
had
is
planted
revealing
into
a
your
plan
ranks.
that he shouldn't
There was
be.
no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to
You want to see
identify
Lenny
your
throw hands?
colleagues.
Oh, jeez.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Oh, cards.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
He wants to play TCG.
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremenet should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
He feels too young to me.
You can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremenet's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking?
You are technically his age, but it still
with
makes
you,
me
of
a
course.
little uncomfortable.
My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So,
I like him, but I'm
you've been
confused
keeping
by the
tabs on us
situation.
before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with
The hottest man in the game wants to hang out with the hottest lady in the game.
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join
Meeting
me
of the
for a
hotties,
parents'
yeah.
evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her.
The only one
Both
missing is
Mr.
Nuvalet,
Neverett
yeah.
and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
Wait a second. That
Mr.
moment.
Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse,
Wrathfully, that little moment of the like, you people are so difficult. Look, I just want to talk to her. Like, I love that.
Lenny!
You need a total of 12 more APET parts to triple crown Lenny? Jeez, dude.
instead of asking
You got
why
this.
I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively
You
infiltrating
get 3
my
drops, so you
fortress.
should have a triple crown in
I
April.
gave you a
Oh,
warning
nice.
by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I love his boots. They're so cool.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5.
You're 30 drops in total.
Wait,
Jeez.
2.
Yeah, his outfit is really cool.
1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
Well, Mecha only have 1 or 2 boss parts for his only a few weekly
You do
bosses.
realize that I'm
Yeah.
only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Everyone sent
But
me
that
over this
doesn't mean
man.
you can just do whatever you
You
want.
just want to share a cup of tea with him.
The fortress
not
may
simp.
be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Dude, a quiz.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Hope you were paying attention.
I was paying attention. If you break the hidden rule, okay. Okay. Who will see if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Oh, it's her, isn't it?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
No.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the
You
prisoners
see
at
how
work near their
confident Leslie
production
is
zone.
after you call Xiao to torture
Seems like
him.
she can perceive the general
We can
state of
think
a
free
person's
will.
health
Let's go.
just
She
by
can
looking at
talk.
them.
Okay, this is probably... Oh, this is the one, isn't it? I bet. Under what circumstances there's a strange meat appear?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have all... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it.
Wait a second.
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense
I bet
of...
it's this one, because I
I've been
bet
told
she
that the
puts them
infirmary is-
there before lunch starts. Yeah, and then it appears
The
weird because
research
the
note
aesthetic
said that the
differences.
Melusine...
Look, I'm actually trying, Jet. Look at you being smart, yeah. I never put an effort on the thinking things.
Understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed
Yeah,
to
that
work
is
3
true
days in a
too.
row, and if they
I never
do,
put
they'll
in
get
effort on
strange
thinking.
meat
I
in
love
their
that she
work
does
area.
this every time.
At first we thought
You'll take a
this
Melusine
strange
as hostage
meat
and will threaten to
must
kill
have
her if
something to
Uvla
do with
gets
people
involved.
who
What the hell?
disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who, out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift. And unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot take... Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well.
You didn't
It's
notice?
Nice to know that her efforts have not gone
I
unacknowledged.
think it's so funny.
All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Okay, and this one is tied to the Fonta thing. Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid? Definitely the Fonta Corporation.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged...
That's the one. Why does it look the way it does? Oh wait, is that the...
Fonta's
oh,
internal reports suggest that they're
can I
starting...
go back one? No. Okay, I can't go back one. Who sent it?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very different. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... According to
Okay, we'll do
Collins,
this
the
one. And then why do those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real...
Sure. I'm honestly not so sure about this one. Cherry Fontaco Burr. Oh, I was right. Let's go.
Paimon gets be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration.
I want to skip through Paimon
But really,
saying what we just said.
The company facing backlash from its own staff decided they came to the fortress of Meropide. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that, and so only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this, Miss. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Fanta mixed with primordial seawater. Oh no, don't do that.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished
Yeah,
our
but Paimon's not from
investigation,
Fontaine,
so there's
so she
no way
won't
we can
die.
answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this.
Oh, he's gonna beat somebody up. Let's go. Oh, what? They're not gonna show it?
Are you alright?
Gosh dang it.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
That's
It
so
was
annoying.
nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewinne. You.
People talking in the background is the worst. Oh, for the game?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is when Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here. He told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do.
You'd have killed Sigewinne right there? You think so?
Protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Rossley wanted to kill him.
Time, after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
I love Rossley so much. How touching. Anyways, like... just the Hirotachi right there,
down.
yeah.
2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Hey!
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
My door? Why do you say my door? Did she break it?
Fremine!
Man, Lenny needs to freaking chill.
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
I love Clarinde too.
The
Work.
tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine?
Mommy, sorry, mommy,
Wasn't he
mommy.
dying
Yeah,
just
for
outside of
real.
the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
Drops Fremine on the ground. Work. Yeah, exactly.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Wouldn't that kill him?
What did you
like,
say?
instantly?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
Yes, but...
I'll talk to Clarande while
But
you
the
get Fremine
pure
to where he
kind
needs to be.
kills you instantly.
Everything else can wait.
If he drank some out of the ocean, he would be dead.
That's assuming that that's the only kind of... Not all water in the ocean is primordial seawater.
I know. But where else would he have
What's
gotten it?
that look on
Clarinde
his
has
face? I
killed
thought I made
Fatui
good time on
ruthlessly
the way
before.
back.
Lenny should be worried.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
for real.
just admiring your
He's
punctuality.
high.
Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the
I
situation?
love
out there?
Rossley.
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has
It's
increased
diluted.
significantly.
Oh, I see.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Okay, like, on the one hand, fair, you did try to tell us that, but on the other hand, you could have just said it out loud. You could have just said, hey, it's primordial seawater. We're trying to save your brother right now. Like, what a jerk.
It's a bad sign if you're having to
I think he wanted to fight Lenny, too. Clorind truly can be shipped with any of the power figures in Fontaine. I don't think she could be shipped with, like, Nouvelette or Farina.
Just say so.
Yes, she can.
You think
Fine.
so?
I'd like to get
Which
some
keeps
tea.
our rule of Electra lever of each
Get you a
reason.
cup too, since I've already made it?
We would still win that fight, you think?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
I love Clorind. And she's very attractive. We'll finish talking to everybody and that'll be the scream. Freedom triumphs again. Sidgman's examining Ferminate carefully. Just... Could you imagine if you went to a doctor and they just held their hand out 3 feet in front of you for like 2 minutes straight while two other patients stared at you?
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial
A
seawater.
large amount of primordial seawater would
condition
melt
is not
him.
critical.
What do you mean?
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations
That's
are
so
correct,
funny that
she
Siege
should
Queen
also
just
be
like
waking up right
knocked her the
around now.
crap out and put her in her room.
Not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
You tell why she scares you now? Yeah,
Lenny,
100%.
are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Man, Lenny sure looked like an idiot for a while.
You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual
Also-
effects of the tranquilizer shot.
You guys
I'm back, everyone.
kept mentioning that she had a stun gun.
Traveler,
It's a straight up
Paimon,
trank
you're
gun.
here too.
What the heck?
Fremine? Is he... He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lynette passed out herself. Yeah, for real. Lenny just looked like a worried, overprotective brother. Yeah, but he was kind of dumb the whole time. Siblings getting wrecked for sure. Yeah, it's honestly
His breathing's
it's like
beginning to slow
80%
down.
their fault.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
No, I want to go hang out with Rothley.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, I want to go hang out with those guys.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Alright, team, this will be where we end. Oh, and to answer your earlier question about how many wishes I have, that's what? 102 plus 27 is 129, so I have almost 130. So yeah, we're pretty close. And I've got about 7 days to get some more. Actually, I got one of these, and I did singles last time, so I'll do another single this time, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Boop! Behold. Sadness. Yeah, behold nothing. Yeah, indeed. Not a big deal. I just get them so infrequently now, I don't want to wait till I get 10 again, because it'll take me, like, months. So it's not really worth it. Anyways, I just want to say thank you all so much. We're probably going to be done with... We're probably going to be done with the Fortress of Meripede here next stream. I assume. I don't actually. I have no idea how long quests take, because I haven't done them. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, I really appreciate all the support. New fun, cool things are in the works. They're going to be here soon. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the announcements. We should be done next stream? Okay, bet. Thanks. Yeah, as always, have a good night. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.